What is good, you guys? It's Manuel Wallace once again for the non-docu series episode, or number 9. I mean, it's kind of crazy. We've been actually consistent on Saturdays. Every Saturday we've been doing these recordings, and it's awesome. You know, I just thought I'd start off by saying that because it just shows when you're committed to something, you can do it. And for starters, today our topic is going to be freedom. Because, as you all know, as you've seen in the reels that I just posted, if you pay attention to Dream Publications, you'll also know that the next book, or the first book of this year coming out, is titled Freedom. And freedom to me is a lot of different things. I think freedom is mind-opening, it's engaging, it's realistic, it's possible, it's enjoyable, it's worth fighting for, it's something you can't even explain sometimes. Freedom to me is a lifestyle. Freedom to me is a choice. Freedom to me is an opportunity we all have as living beings to grow and enhance and to change and mold our lives to be something greater, to be better, to be the awesome person we're meant to be. Like, when you think about freedom, you gotta like be able to just imagine what would life be like if I let go of just everything, all the fears, worries, and doubt. If I just let all of that go, imagine what my life would look like. Freedom to me is relief from the burdens that we all carry. In some way, shape, or form, rhyme, or fashion. For me personally, it was loneliness. It was feeling as if nobody saw me. It was feeling as if I was a ghost. It was feeling as if whatever I did, it wouldn't matter or have a lasting impact in anybody's life. I was the quiet kid, and if you thought I wasn't, I was. I didn't talk much. I didn't share my opinion much. I never thought I had a lasting, effect on anybody's life, or let alone my own. I couldn't find satisfaction in anything I did because I felt like nobody is watching, so what's the point in doing this? The same thing applies when I was doing my writing, and I've been doing this 3 years now, and I've never been this excited, this confident, this overjoyed to share what has been given to me to do. Like, I write poetry. As you saw in the last non-docu series, I write poetry. I do free verse, I do acrostics, I just started doing couplets, but those are even fire, I'm just trying to add on to what God's given me to do, and just looking at it, it's just so freeing to give 100% in everything that you do. That's something I didn't hit on, but like, freedom to me is being able to give your all, even when you think you have nothing. If that makes sense. Give your all, even when you think you have nothing. If you think you have no support, but you still give it 100%, you still have a chance. Believing that you have that chance is you stressing that, even though I don't see it yet, I have that ability and openness of mind, that free range, like a sheep, like a chicken. They taste better when they're free range. I'm not even capping. They taste better when they're free range. So when you have that free authority of your own mind to say, hey, I can do this, I feel like that's freedom, even when people are saying you can't. Even when people say that you're not good enough. Even when people say that I'm not interested. Just believing in yourself is free. And knowing that there's somebody above in heaven who believes in you also, who's given you gifts and talents to do great things. Because I believe every last one of you that watch these, every last one of you that even follow me or follow anybody, I feel like you have the potential to be great. You take it seriously, you would just find how much more freeing it is to take what you have and give your 100% in it. People think that giving 100% is confining. They feel like you don't get sleep, you don't get rest, you don't have time to have a life. No, Giving your 100% just means that you're pouring your all into what you love to do, into what you're capable of doing. And there is a discrepancy with what you're capable and what you love to do. Because a lot of people tailor themselves, tailor their future to what they're capable of doing, and they disregard what they love to do. Sometimes that's what confines a lot of us. We get trapped of, oh, this is good enough, so I'm gonna stay here. Or we get locked into the position that we are comfortable with because it gives us the most money. It allows us the most work freedom, but not actual living freedom. We are stressed. We have anxiety. We have doubt. We're worried all the time. We barely have time with our families. We can't, communicate how we actually feel because we're stuck believing that if I even stress how I actually feel, if I stress how confined I actually am, I'm gonna lose this. And we're always afraid of losing something. I feel like if you just let that go, you might lose friends, you might lose support from your family members, you might lose a lot when you're chasing something bigger than you. But when you believe in yourself, when you take a chance in yourself, when you are truly free within, believing that if you chase, you will find, if you seek, you'll find, actually. If you knock, it'll be open. If you ask, it'll be given. It can happen, and it will happen. I feel like, for me, freedom is a lot of things that just, some of them can't be explained. Some of them can be, but I believe that faith is the most freeing thing anyone can have. And if I take this into the Bible, Peter, when he stepped onto the water, that breath he probably took when he took that first step was like, whew, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I did it. I feel like just standing there on the water would be the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced in life. Like, no one can tell me that that's impossible when I'm standing right there looking at the one who's making it possible for me. Every ounce of faith that we have is very important. Because you never know when your chance to step on that water will be. You never know when your chance to save or bring out a nation will be. You never know. You never know. And if you don't try, you'll be trapped believing that you can't. You'll be trapped believing that there's no opportunity available for you. You'll be trapped. And I believe that if you take a step out, if you do what you're not comfortable doing, not because you have to, because you want to, but because you want to grow, you want to develop in something that you know you can be. Just watch. Just watch. The most freeing thing you could do is take a chance on you. Take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on who you are and who you're meant to be, who God has made you to be. Because you are special. I don't care what anybody says, you're special. I can't do what you do like you do it. Even if I could do it better, I still wouldn't be able to do it like you. You're unique to who you are. And God did that on purpose. I remember saying something like this a while ago, like, what good am I if I'm a replica of you? That just makes me your shadow. Meaning that once the sun goes away, I'm gone. I don't exist. I have no identity without you. The only person I don't have identity without is God. He's the ultimate light that never fades. And for me, writing this book, Freedom, I learned that I wasn't the only one who had struggles in the dark. I wasn't the only one who felt like a shadow or felt like they had to be perfect. I wasn't the only one that thought that something was wrong within me because things weren't going the way I thought they would be. Nothing in life is ever guaranteed, but when you're faced with true love, like God offers, when you're faced with true love, it's undeniable. I feel like that's the only reason why I was ever able to take a step on myself, because when I took a chance on myself, I took a chance on love too. On a love I never had before. A love that's divine, beyond measure, inexplicable almost. I can't tell you what to believe, but I can tell you one thing, that if you're gonna seek anything in life, I say seek the truest form of love possible, and being the one that died for you. I promise you'll never know true love until you give something up for it. Until you give something up for it. For me, I had to let go of feeling like nobody cared. I had to let go of the eyes around me telling me that somebody was paying attention. Feeling like the only reason somebody was paying attention is because I was doing something that they weren't doing, you know? Freedom. Freedom to me is peace, openness, happiness, joy, pain, sorrow, all mixed into one huge bowl of thankfulness. I hope you guys are taking what I'm saying seriously, because when I think about just natural freedom, it's amazing. But when I think about spiritual freedom, because like you guys know, I am a very spiritual guy. I believe in God. I have inherited His promise within my life. Personally, you can find about that in here. Watch the reel; it has a better picture. But spiritual freedom is beyond comparison to anything that I could have right now. Naturally, I can make millions. I probably wouldn't be as happy as I was on February 14th, 2021, when I got baptized in the name of Jesus Christ and received the gift of the Holy Ghost. I don't think any amount of money, thanks, or praise can match that feeling. Because that day, I let it be known that I wanted love, and that I was open to inheriting. I was willing to set aside that fear, worry, and doubt. I was willing to become something new. So if you want to be free, take a chance on yourself. If you want to be free, believe in yourself. If you want to be free, jump. Take a leap of faith. It's up to you. What I mean by that is that whatever you do now will definitely affect your future. Don't stunt yourself because of what other people expect you to do. Don't stunt yourself because you're afraid of what you can do. Don't give up before you started. Definitely do not give up before you started. You're special. You're powerful. You're chosen for something great. Believe in yourself.